Hello everyone. Good morning all the students of 7th standard. Day before yesterday we studied about information about Muhammad Gawan and along with that Vijayanagar kingdom there. Now what is there? Today we will learn about the Mughal powers. So how that Muhammad Gawans or the Bahmani kingdom disintegrated due to the internal crisis and disintegrated into the small five powers, that is we can say that Adil Shahi, Barish Shahi, Nizam Shahi, Qutub Shahis or Imam Shahi. So in this way five powers were there. Now today we will learn about the Mughal power. In the year of 1526 the Sultanate of Delhi came to an end. Before to start the Mughal power in our country, in the year 1526 the Sultanate of Delhi came to an end. Means there was no one person to handle the Delhi Sultanate or to look after the Delhi Empire, or no one able persons or the strong persons to look after the Delhi Empire. So due to that the Delhi Sultanate came to an end and the Mughal power was replaced or established on Delhi's throne there. So Babur was the founder of Mughal power. Babur, he was the founder of the Mughal power. That initially he was not from our country. This he was a foreigner. He came from there, from another country, and established his own rule in India. He saw that the situation of Delhi was unstable. There was no one proper person or the ruler to control to handle the Delhi Empire. So he took advantage of that and he attacked on Delhi's throne that, and he established his own power there. He was a king of Fargana into the Central Asia. That today's time it is into the Uzbekistan. Babur initially he was the king of the Central Fargana of the Central Asia. In that regions, he established his own power and he was looking after that regions. So if we see that Fargana into Central Asia, in present time if you see this part is into the Uzbekistan, it is the name of the country this. So he came from there. He had heard of the wealth in India. That means why he came from the Central Asia or from Uzbekistan toward the India, because at that time also he heard about the Indian wealth. So he planned an invasion of India then. So due to that only he decided to attack on India, because he heard there at that time in the year 1526 also he heard the Indian wealth there, Indian property. At that time lot of jewelries, or India was rich, highly rich with gold or ornament there. So he heard that, and so he decided to attack on India there. The region during that time, Sultan of Delhi at the time Ibrahim Lodi, Daulat Khan Lodi were. So Ibrahim Lodi means in the Sultanate, Delhi Sultanate. It was Ibrahim Lodi Sultanate. Daulat Khan Lodi, he was the governor of the Punjab provinces. Ibrahim Lodi, he was a emperor. He was a Sultan of Delhi, and during his tenure of the time, Daulat Khan Lodi, he was looking after the Punjab provinces as a governor of Ibrahim Lodi there. So Ibrahim Lodi he was Sultan and Daulat Khan Lodi was his governor, and Ibrahim Lodi appointed to the Daulat Khan Lodi to look after the Punjab provinces as a governor of the Punjab provinces. So the relationship between Ibrahim Lodi and Daulat Khan Lodi was strained there. So when he appointed him as a governor of Punjab, at that time the relations between the Ibrahim Lodi and Daulat Khan Lodi were strained, not that much good there. Internal crisis started. Daulat Khan Lodi he decided to govern independently, look after the Punjab provinces himself. So internal crisis started there, strained relationships started. Daulat Khan Lodi invited Babur to march on India. So taking advantage of these situations or to teach lessons to the Ibrahim Lodi, Daulat Khan Lodi, he maintained relations or contact with Babur there, and he invited him to come and to attack on India there, or to come and attack March on Delhi Sultanate. Taking this opportunity, Babur invaded India there. So Babur, he already before that only he heard about the Indian wealth or the richness of our country. He took this advantage and he invaded on India. To repel Babur's invasion, Ibrahim Lodi started with his army to repel, to defend our territory, to fight against the Baburs. He started with his army. There was a battle between the Ibrahim Lodi and Baburs on the 21st April 1526 at a Panipat. So this was the first battle of Panipat. In this battle on the 5th April 1526, 21st April 1526, Ibrahim Lodi's army and Babur's army both came face to face, and battle started this at the Panipat. He defeated Ibrahim Lodi's army. This is known as the first battle of Panipat. So in that battle on the 21st April 1526, in that battle, Babur, he successfully defeated to the Ibrahim Lodi, and this battle considered in our history as the first battle of Panipat. After the battle of Panipat, Rana Sangh of Mewar brought all the Rajput kings together there, and there was a battle between Babur and Rana Sangh at Kanauj there. So from the Mewar Rajasthan side, Rana Sangh, he was a ruler of the Mewar there. He brought all the Rajput power together and he opposed to the Babur there. There was a battle between the Rana Sangh's army and the Babur's army there at Kanauj there. Babur's artillery and the reserve forces played a key role in this battle, and Rana Sangh's army was defeated there. So in that battlefield also, Babur's artillery and reserve forces, he used the cannons. His artillery was very strong there. Cannons and the guns they brought from there while coming there. So they successfully used that in the battlefield while fighting against the Ibrahim Lodi is also there, and while fighting the Rana Sangh's army is also there. And along with that, their reserve forces, all the soldiers were not participated in the war. That first group or battalions, when they defeated the next one, till the time they were backside only. So their reserve forces also played an important key role there in that battlefield, and they defeated the Rana Sangh's army there. And after that, in the year 1530, Babur, he died there. So this is the information about the brief information summary, or we can say as an introduction of Babur's or Mughal power, how they set up their rule or their power in our country. Thank you.